Check, check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Can you guys hear me? I don't see any register on my mic. I was talking that whole time. I was talking that whole time. So the mic was off. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so the, see, that's what's so, this is so frustrating. Alright, so there's the, okay, so at least you guys weren't totally bored with no noise. Because, ay, ay, ay. Alright, back on the mic check. Can you guys hear me? Because I was just running through my date story. Yeah. You guys want to hear the she stood me up story? No, you only get locked up if you answer yourself. You know, you can talk to yourself, but if you answer yourself, then they get the padded cell ready. Okay, so I'm gonna rehash my date fiasco. Okay, so here's my date fiasco. It's not really a fiasco, but you know, it's typical, right? It's typical. So last month I was looking for a coffee table, and Facebook has a marketplace where you can list your stuff like a yard sale kind of thing. So I found this coffee table, and I went to go check it out, and the woman that was selling it was really cute, and she's a ginger, and so I was like, man, I should take a swing at this one. So I bought the coffee table, which was the first swing, right? You know, I'm probably like, no, I don't want your coffee table. Hey, you want to go out on a date with me? Hey, you want to go out on a date with me? I don't want your coffee table, but I'd like to take you out on a date. So anyway, so I got back, I bought the coffee table, and I gave it a couple of days. And then I was walking down to do a shoot. So then I started recording myself and telling her what I was doing. I was like, hey, Susan. That's not her name. Hey, Amy. Hey, Barbara. I am, hey, Trish. No, I'm just rehashing how I got stood up. So anyway, so I'm recording myself, and I'm telling her that I'm going down to shoot because I like to do this, that, and the other, kind of introducing myself a little bit. And I'm like, hey, you know, I was wondering if you'd like to get together sometime. We could go for a walk around the park here, or we could go out and get a drink, or whatever. And she was like, yeah. And I said, oh, this is what I said. I was kind of like, I said, I hope that this video proposal. Yeah, date. Yeah, Trish, that's what I'm doing. I know. I'm rehashing the whole story of the date thing. So when I proposed the date to her, I said, I hope this comes across as charming and not creepy, right? This guy's sending me a video, whatever, and I just sold him a coffee table. So yeah, she responds. She goes, yeah, it was very charming. It was very charming. I'd love to go, and yeah, I'd love to go on a walk or whatever. So this past month we have been just trying to figure out, because she teaches, and so she leaves in the morning, so her mornings are gone and I'm gone in the evening, so we have, you know, no calendar time. So anyway, there's been a couple of times where I was off at night, and I'm like, hey, can you make it tonight? She's like, oh no, I'm with friends, but don't give up, you know. She's like, don't give up. So anyway, there's been 2 times when she said, yeah, I'm free, and then nothing, like no contact, like she doesn't know how to, like, say, I don't know, but then she comes across really amenable at times. Anyway, so yesterday I said, hey, I'm off all day, can we try to get together? She's like, yeah, totally. I'm going to be busy with friends until 8 o'clock, and if I run behind schedule, I'll let you know. I'm like, okay, cool, great. And then that was 8 o'clock. That was when I was winding up the show last night, right? So 8 o'clock comes by, and I texted her, and I said, hey, how's it looking? Nothing for, let me see, I'll pull it up, right? Okay, nothing from her until an hour, until 9:10, right? So she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm running late, but should be ready soon." Okay, that's 9:10, right? 9:10. I'm running late, but I should be ready soon, right? I'm like, "Okay." And I start falling asleep waiting, right? And I wake up at 10 o'clock and nothing, nothing. She didn't even text. Last thing she said, "I'm running late, but should be ready soon," which was 9:10, and then nothing. So there you go. There you go. That's the exciting thing. Okay, so I gotta get this Carolina stream off. I'm gonna get this Carolina stream off. I gotta put up. Allie, you don't have a wrench, brother. AJ, you don't have a wrench, brother. Gotta get you a wrench, brother. You need yourself a wrench. Yeah. How do I hide? I found the curve. How do I hide it? How do I hide this curve? Okay, so I couldn't find my footage from last night. I went out at 4 o'clock or early afternoon, and I can't find it. So then I broke out my SD cards and I went through each of my SD cards again to see if I had missed it in the SD card, because once I transfer it, I delete it, right? But I came across this SD card, and I totally have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have like over 70, over 80 frames to show you guys. So we're gonna go through it, right? I mean, this is what it is. I mean, this is okay. Listen, I mean, you guys make. Okay, I won't say you guys. You guys complain about, all of the stuff that Ranty puts out, all the stuff that we have to go through this meticulously. Meticulously. I mean, like slow, right? You ready? Here we go. Here and away we go. So this is September 23rd. This is at 5:30. Where was this? Oh, this was in Pennsylvania. I was stopped off to get some snacks, and these crepusculars came through. So I decided to get shots. This, here we go. Look at this. This is pretty cool. This is the dawn breaking into. This is twilight, right? Are you guys gonna pay attention to this stuff or what?
All right, hello, hello, hello. What ho? That's a pretty cool shot, huh? How about that twilight shot? I can't see that as distinctly with my eye, but right there, that's pretty awesome. So, yeah, welcome back to another exciting adventure of The Plain Truth. I'm your host, Travis Finley. Just trying to see what I can see right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to focus across the water. All right.
I didn't mean to skip. I wanted to find the. I wanted to just skip a few seconds, and VLC took me to the next frame. So
Lights across the bay the other night, so I'm happy with that. I just was going to see if I could do anything tonight, or this morning, but I don't think that's possible. I don't think I have what it takes with my camera.
So these lights are 9 miles away, and you can see the reflections on themselves right there. So, but like I said, this is twilight, so they're still in the dark. I don't have great light for the shots.
So I'm just gonna go over here. Just watch that. That's pretty awesome. Right? Wouldn't you say that was pretty awesome? You see the camera's struggling. Oh yeah, and the water's up to my knees. Oh, totally forgot. Okay, so here we go, right? Here we go. We are in the waning of the moon. Okay, so we are watching the moon in its waning phase, and it is drawing ever more closely, ever more closer, ever more closely, ever more closer to the position of the sun. Okay? So, if I can do this, I think for the next 3 or 4 days, I think. Okay, you can see I'm going down now toward the sun, right? Going down toward the sun. And so the moon is not only waning in its light, the moon is also traveling closer to the sun in terms of how we see them in the sky, right? I'm not saying that they are getting necessarily closer to each other in proximity, although I don't even know. But my point is, when the moon is finished its waning phase, it's going to be the new moon, and it is going to disappear for 3 days while it is in close proximity to the sun. It will not be seen. So I'll try to track that as best I can over the next few days. I think it's supposed to be cloudy come the weekend, but I'm not really sure how much longer the waning phase. It might be this weekend, which would be convenient because I haven't been able to catch the new moon here in Maryland because for the past 3 months, when the new moon has been, I've had clouds.
All right, I'm just gonna kind of skip through here. Can you guys see that boat going across the horizon line in the distance? So it's just gonna be. I don't think there's gonna be anything exciting that happens right here, so that's why I'm skipping through this. Can you guys see the crepuscular rays coming? The on the left side, you can see some of the rays. How's that look for you?
Right, see the sun.
I hate that.
You look at the certain on that screen. It is.
I just totally screwed up. I just totally screwed up my chat because I clicked Allie's link. I thought it was gonna open it in a different
Right, you watching?
tab, and it totally messed up my my chat.
I know what we're gonna do is.
I thought it was gonna be something I hadn't seen before. Yeah, that was a good catch, Allie. Now my chat's gone. How do I get my chat back? Alright, I think I gotta do this. And I gotta pop out the chat there. Pop out that chat. Do a little shake. Do a little dance. And there we go. I got the chat back. It's okay, everybody. I got the chat back. Alright. Okay. Anyway, so I got some crepuscular rays coming here from the morning. You see them there too. I have to change the setting. Is my mic on? Now, again, I mean, I don't think that those clouds are natural, so it's not a natural shot. Okay, here, beautiful. Look at this. What lens am I using? Trish, it comes. It's just the standard stock with the P900. It's all one unit. I don't have a. I'd love to get a camera that's old school or new school with lenses that you can switch out. So I might have to look. Actually, I have a Nikon. I do have a Nikon that's old school, but I only have one lens that goes with it, and it's not that great. So I might have to look into. I don't know. We'll see. So here's my Monet shot. Right? Here's my Monet shot. I love this part of the landscape here. So if you can see, this is 6:30 in the morning. You remember that I always set up in the same spot. So this is a very, very limited view of what we can see when it's more clear. Right? So you've got the channel marker right here. This red. What's going on, Brian Stavely? Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate your comment on my video. Everybody say hi to Brian. If you do not know Brian, make sure you subscribe to his channel. And Rune has been starting to put out some news commentary. If you aren't subscribed to Rune, make sure that you do that. If we are putting out content, we need to support each other, so let's make sure we do that, right? Okay, so this is the Monet shot, and there is clear inferior miraging going on right here. Cut this in half, and this water line is only apparent. The water goes up another ½ inch on the screen, okay? So let's take a look and see what focal length I've got. This is 152 millimeters. 152. So I wonder if this changes with. See how I got the file information here? I wonder if when I change between the files, if it adjusts. It should, huh? Yeah, it does. That's kind of cool. Okay, so this is the full zoom optical, right? This is 428 millimeters. And you know what? One of the Trish, you're funny. One of the panelists, I think it was Alan Evans. Alan Evans on Jose's channel said, I have a sneeze coming on. It's not what he said. Man, that's here it comes. Whoa. Yeah. Anyway. So Alan Evans said that the P900 doesn't go up to 428 millimeters, and I said, Alan, that's what the metadata says. So, oh yeah, Allie B too. I'm sorry, Allie. Didn't mean to give you the cold shoulder. Allie put stuff out too. Okay, so here we are. We're looking at 428. So I've got these markers in the back, and I think that those are antennae, right? So this, I really try to frame the same shot as much as I can, right? So how about we do a contrast? How about we do a contrast real quick? All right. I thought I had two. I thought I had two of these open. All right. So where did I have? See, this is how long. You know what I mean? Going through your stuff is time consuming. All right. So I have focal lengths. A file of focal lengths. So here is another 428 focal length. Let me see if I can get one that's more level. Here's 428. We'll see what this one looks like. Okay, that's not the same shot. That wasn't the same shot. Here's one. All right, so here's the same focal length. This was taken a week before. All right, here we go. Oh. All right. All right, so here's this is a week apart. 6 o'clock in the morning here, 7:30. Okay, so you see the difference? Can you spot the difference? I thought about doing a series called "Can You Spot the Difference?" So you can see that the channel marker can change its location, right? I don't know why I lost you guys. My screen dropped off. My second screen dropped off, right? So check that out. Yeah, it's crazy. Whatever. When I go to these pictures, I lose my Streamlabs screen. It just drops off. It like minimizes. It's really weird. So I can't see the chat right now. Maybe I'll bring the chat over here. Right? So here you go. See, so you can see the land. You see the land, and in the other files I have people sitting in chairs on the beach here that I can show you guys. But this is only a couple miles away. You know, I mean, look at this. Look at how much the ether band is swallowing up. So let's be Brenda, right? Where's the land? Where'd the land go? Where's the land? Where's the land? It's just utterly ridiculous. All right, so there you go. There's that. Okay. Camera never moved. Yeah. Well, I mean so they're not the same. They're not taken on this at the same time. So yeah, it's going to be at the same elevation and the same location. Trish, I set up right next to a posted sign that says "No swimming." The camera obviously does move because I'm setting it up. The feet aren't going to be in the same spot exactly, but it's at the exact same location, if that makes any sense to you. All right, so let's see, where are we? I gotta go back and figure out where we are. Going back here. All right, there we go. There's the Monet shot there. And now we've got that doesn't give me any information. Videos aren't as informative on the metadata. Okay, so this is 24 minutes long, so we'll probably try to skip through this.
Yeah, it totally looks crooked. That bubble is level, but that landscape in my viewfinder is not. Back off. See, you got those two right there. You got 1, 2, 3 shadows in the sky, but I'm not sure. 4. I'm listening to him. So you've got 3 different aqua bands, right? You've got that smooth, you've got the rough, and then you've got that thin white line. I think there might be something beyond it. I'm hoping to catch some birds as well. Awesome, look at that. Look at that. Wow.
This thing is so touchy. Like I pushed the space bar. I pushed the space bar to push pause, and then it switched over to a different window. What in the chicken? I don't even think, Trish, I don't even think I can do Brenda's voice I mean, Brenda's voice is just Brenda's voice. But that day. Where's the boat? Where'd the boat go? Where's the boat? It's just, I started to go through one of Jose's that episode with Jose's. I wanted to get a sound clip from her. I still need to do that. All right. Anyway, so check out these birds. Ready? I'm gonna go on mute.
Birds as well. Awesome, look at that. Look at that. Wow. That is awesome. No one else can see this right now, people. I can't even see that with my naked eye. No one is seeing what I'm seeing right now until you're watching this. You're welcome. Let me go back and see. There's the house. Right? No. There's the house. Alright, so there's a shot right there.
I've got to figure out how to crop images and overlay images, right? Because I've got to put. I think I can do it with VideoPad. It's just going to be really tedious because VideoPad can allow you to do fade-ins and fade-outs, but like I just wish I could do it right here. But these pictures aren't transferable that way. I can't bring the picture out of this frame and just move it around wherever I want. But anyway, if anybody has any graphic design shortcuts that they can, you know, email me or something like that. But then again, I guess I could just watch YouTube videos, but don't really want to do that. Yeah, I don't know, Trish. So how did you wind up here? Did you just I mean, if you didn't get notified?
You wouldn't be able to tell that that was a house.
Did you guys see those jumps? Those splashes? Okay. Paint is the best. Yeah, Ruin though. I don't like Paint because it only lets you get one undo. You know, if I wanted to undo everything, like say if I did 5 lines and a couple of triangles and whatever on my or arrows on my image, it'll only let me undo the most recent one, and then I can't go back and undo everything else unless I'm missing something. You know, once you click done with that insert that you're putting in there, once you click it, you can't undo it. You can't then go, oh wait, I want to just move it just a couple of inches. No, you can't. And so I'm not a big fan of Paint in that way. But anyway, watch these. Watch the water line, and there's going to be a couple of splashes. I don't know if it's fish jumping or if it's birds going in. I think it's probably fish jumping. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a refill on my Java. All right, so I think after this video has 16 minutes left, 17 minutes left. I don't use Paint 3D. No. Yeah. Rune. I don't use 3D either. Lets you do an unlimited number of undos. I haven't found that to be the case. I have not found that to be the case, but again, I could be missing something. All right, so it's a little bit drizzly here today, but the clarity is really good. So I agree. I agree. There are things about paint that I like, Rune. Yeah. Anyway, what I'm gonna say is that after this video clip runs through, I think I'm gonna kill the stream and go out and shoot because the clarity, even though it's drizzly, right? So yesterday there was a lot of shit in the air. I think that probably the rain has dissipated that soup. So we're gonna finish out this video and then I'm gonna head out for a walk.
Look at that. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome, man. That splash. Where the fuck did that... Look at that. Where the fuck are those splashes coming from? Up over the curve, baby. Come on, people. I'm gonna have to bleep out my F words. Bring. Splash. Yeah, I don't want... I'm gonna have to find those F words. If I have a child watching this, I don't want them to get tainted. A Ute. If I have a Ute watching my show, I don't want him to hear me drop a bomb. Well, I do, but not that kind of bomb. You understand what I'm saying? Just look at how dancy the water is, you know? It's not up in the air. Like, that's not vertical. That water's not vertical in its danciness. That is just like... It's just like this, right? You can see all this dancing right there. That's still surface dance. But because of the... wow, I'm just putting this together right now. Because of the contrast with the dark background, it looks like the texture is vertical. Wow. So when we look out over the water at the horizon and we see this kind of... I gotta get a better word than dancy. Sparkly. Sparkly. Right? We're seeing the water extend into the distance still.
Alright, so, hey Alexander, probably happens only at low viewpoints on the border where the water mirror starts. Well, I mean, so let's go back a little bit, right? Where I drop down, right? Okay, so like right here, right? So we've got 4 different textures here, right? We've got this nice smooth, and then it okay, so I think I understand what you're saying. So if I were to drop down lower here, right? If I were to drop down lower here, I would get this texture. Okay? So because of my angle up here, right here, this transition happens. Like, it's like I lowered my angle, right? Right? Am I right? I think I'm right. I think you're right. So if I were to lower my angle physically, I would get this. As we look out, and I'm not lowering my angle at all, but perspective kicks in, it's raising the angle, then you get this, right? There you go. So you get this. So that's what I'm saying in terms of right here. We get this. Can you guys help me get a word for this? The way the water is behaving. I said dancy. I said sparkly. But let's get a little bit more technical. Then you've got another aqua band there, and then you've got another aqua band in the very distance there. And so what his interpretation of the section of the act is... oh, you guys are talking about something else. Okay. So let me jump over to a video that is... let me jump over to a video that is daylight. That's not what I want. I know I should stay in this one. Should stay in this one. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. I think I'll see it here.
All right, here we go. Here's a good demonstration of it, right? Okay.
So funny, because I was looking for it and then I found it. Ripples? Ripply? It's ripply. Okay, so here we go. Look at this. Check it out, right? So we've got one aqua band, two aqua bands. We've got an ether band. Okay, the aqua band stops. The aqua band here stops. So we've got the, again, this, right? Okay, so here's the question. Would this water look like this if I dropped my angle? Right? See how smooth this is? Or if I elevated my view here, would this smooth out like this? Like, what's making this difference right here? Very, very minor rippleage, and very more majory rippleage, right? Okay, so let me see what Alexander is saying. The mirroring of the road gets explained as caused temperature. Yeah. Do the road in a good times for all. Yep. And good times for all picture. I thought of a different explanation. That will work on water as well. All right, so Alexander, I'm going to put my my email in here.
So we've got that long strip. This whole thing right here is aqua band. And then we've got
Son of a cracker. That's what happened. See what happened when I typed in my email address, the hotkeys, which is what pisses me off. Like, how am I supposed to have a conversation in chat, right? If my hotkeys engage Streamlabs. So one of my hotkeys muted me. There you go. All right, here we go. Rune. The major difference between close to land and further out is the water depth. The deeper, the higher amplitude, and of course tends to be less wind closer to the shore as well. Yeah, sure. All that stuff, right? I mean, it's all that. But see, okay, guys, look. I know that we have to be technical to a certain degree, but in my mind, right, the observations that I have, and that Ranty has, and other people have, I think are sufficient enough for us to be able to analyze and discuss what we're seeing. Like, I don't have to get the temperature. I don't have to get the humidity, blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to break down the mechanics and the physics of what I'm seeing. I'm trying to describe and explain. This is what we're, that's all I have to do, right? All I have to do is take one picture and have a full shot down to the shoreline, right? Or I have to have one picture of my oil rig in full view with the pilings underneath it. Full view. And then the next day it's gone and all you can see is the antenna. Right? That's all I need. I don't have to. If you want to break down the temperature and the wind differential and knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Anyway, so here we go. So you see right here, right? When I was, maybe I'll pull up. I would have to find it. I think I can find it. I'll show you a little bit more crazy detail on the Pacific Ocean. Anyway, this little ripple right here is physical, right? I used to think that it was atmospheric. And but it's actually the ripples, like right here, right? We can see these ripples. So right here at the edge of the ether band, this ripple has broken through the optical slant. Shout out to Arwen, right? There you go, Arwen. I gave you your optical slant. Okay. So yeah. So that's a physical ripple right here in the midst of an ether band image, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you guys the why isn't my Carolina stream coming up? All right. Okay, so I am going to be right back, and I'm gonna look for the footage that I'm thinking of. So talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I don't think I can play any music while you guys are not doing anything. But the Carolina stream, can you guys hear the Carolina stream? Because I always say Carolina. The Carlisle stream. Can you hear the Carlisle stream, the water? Because it should be unmuted, but it's not visible. Anyway. I'll be right back. Okay. No. I'm back, Ellie. Don't worry. I'm back, Ellie. It's okay. It's okay, Ellie. All right. That means I've got to get rid of the water. I don't know why the Carlisle stream didn't come up. Okay. Do that. Wow. Do that. Do that. All right, you ready? Here we go. So here is the AT-AT oil rig. All right, here's the AT-AT oil rig, and you can clearly see the mirroring right here, right? So this will blow your mind, right? Think about this. When we see, let me, ay. Blow your bleeping mind, man. My mind is blown. My mind is blown, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't even find where I was now. Where was that file that I was just looking at with the other stuff? I thought it was the 23rd. All I need is one little snapshot. Okay, I guess this'll do. This will have to do. Ay. Okay, it won't let me contrast. What if I shrink this down? There we go. All right. Okay, so I wish I could do this better. I've got to find a better image. Some of you guys might already know the punchline that I'm trying to find. It's so stupid. I thought it was the 23rd. I think I mislabeled the... Okay, so this part right here, right? This part right here is all still physical water, right? It's all still physical water. Okay, even though this, so here it is. Okay, listen up. Okay, please, this is incredible. I believe this is incredible. Okay, so if we, let me do this. I'm going to open this in Paint because I can't edit in that program. Right? I have the chills right now. They're multiplying. All right. So, how shall I doctor this? I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay? All right, so there we've got the apparent, there we have the apparent water line. All right, that's where the water ends, apparently. Okay. And, ay. All right, that's where the water ends. And now we have the reflection of this land here, right? Okay, so we have this. We have this mirrored right here. Okay? See that mirror? Those two things are mirrored. Okay? And then we have the see, this is where I didn't want that line. I wanted this, right? Okay, so right here. Okay, that's where I'm gonna cut the that's where I'm gonna cut this reflection right here. I'm not looking at the chat if anybody's trying to tell me anything. I'm sorry. I'll look right now. Basically, the distance, the surface gets compressed, bringing the top of the asphalt stones. Oh, okay, you're talking about overground. Excuse me. All right, so what am I going to say? Oh, here we go, right? Okay, so let's do this. How about we do this? I'm going to put a star, right? I'm going to put a star right here as if it's a reflection of a star in the sky, because that's not going to work. I got to come down. Okay, right? So there you go. See that star reflection there? Because this is sky. This is the reflection of the sky, right? Right? Because here's the physical trees with their cresting and troughing, right? And here is the reflection there. So we know that the shadow part here is the reflection of the physical land. So that this color of the water right now, or I'm sorry, of the ether band right now, is the reflection of the sky. So what I'm going to do here again is, if right? Right? Am I right? Okay, so this star would be reflecting this star, right? If there was a star there, or if there was a bird flying across, maybe if it was big enough, or if there was an airplane, right? Okay, so I got to get my thought back. This is my point that I'm going to try to point out with the oil rig. This right here is apparent. Okay, it's an apparition, right? There is a band of ether that is a certain depth, and it is blocking what's behind it. It's blocking what's behind it. We cannot see. You see this water here? Okay. With not too wavy water, all the tops of the waves compress, much smaller waves. Okay. I'll have to think about that later. I'm on a tangent. I'm on a roll. Okay, so this water here we can see. This water here is obscured by the ether band. If this ether band were gone, which I have footage of, the water would continue to extend into the distance until it hits the shoreline right here. Okay. All right. So again, this ether band is blocking the water. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna have to imagine. Maybe I should take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Trying to kind of remember where I put my screenshots. Random screenshots. Yeah, did it show up? Oh yeah, there it is. All right. Open with photos. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I will try to accommodate your comments if I can. I would say, look, you know, Alexander, Trish, hey hey Sandra, if you have comments, please email them to me, because there's no way I'm going to go through this chat. There's just no way. Sorry, Arwen, I didn't see that I didn't wrench you. All right, you guys are wrenched. You guys are wrenched. It is automatically the last copy. No, no, no. It went actually into the middle of the screenshots. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to close this. I'm going to open this. Right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Beauteous. I wish that these lines would actually look at how big this line is. You know what is so weird, guys, is look how large this line is. But in the other file, it was really thin. It wasn't very distinguished at all, right? Crazy. All right. Oops, no, that's not what I want. I want to do that. Okay, I've got to click that. Okay, I'm going to do this. Now, this is going to be the, right there, right? That's the ripple, right? That's the wave, right? So you see this physical wave right here. This physical wave right here is visible because it is above the optical slant. Okay? It's above the optical slant. Look right here. Okay, there's no wave here because, well, you know what I think? When we go back to the video, I think that this is probably moving right to left, so we will see it pan across the image. But this is what I'm saying is that I used to think that this right here was atmospheric. I thought it was waviness, but it's actually the wave coming up out of the optical slant in order to say, hey, hello, hi, how are you? Here I am, right? And then you've got the apparent horizon right here on the yellow, and then you've got this wave that breaks that. So now the horizon is up here, right? And this is what Ranty's been talking about, and you know it's out there in terms of the swells that are out there. Hey Adam, everybody say hi to Bombaclat Gato Fish. He is a partner in crime here in Maryland. He shows up and helps me shoot. And he's got his own P900, so check out his channel. You guys need to sub to Bombaclat Gato Fish and sub to P900 Cool Pics. You know, let's support each other. All right, so there we go. Okay, now here comes the punchline for my argument. In terms of what I was saying before, right here is the ether band. So there is physical water behind this band, right? There is physical water behind this band. Let me undo this because I want to do another contrast. Right? So we know we've got an inferior mirage here with this oil rig. If this is Gina, we have an inferior mirage with Gina, right? Right there. Maybe I'll lower it a little bit. Right there. Okay? What that means is everything in this box is ether band. All right? Everything in that green box. Hey, Ron Hagberg. Everybody sub to Ron. Everybody sub to Ron. If you haven't subbed to Ron, all right, you misunderstand me. The print screen acts as Control-C command so that you can Control-V. Oh. No, that's interesting. Okay, thanks, Rune. I appreciate that little tidbit. Yeah, okay, look. Gamma Foxtrot Beta 4-5. Optical slant is an Oakley made-up term. Who cares? right? Who cares? We're describing what we see. Loosen up your sphincter muscle, and you know what? You're just jealous that you don't have. You're just jealous you don't have an inventive, creative mind like Arwen and me. Yeah, I intentionally used improper English. Okay, back to my back to me. Okay, back to me. And I should wrap this up pretty soon. Arwen is starting. He's going live. Here we go. Everything in this box is the ether band. Okay, that's not real. Okay, right here. Okay, ready? This is real. This is real. This is real. This is real. This is not real. Everything in this box is ether band blockage, right? So here we go. Here we go. Right? You see how this right here is the mirror of this, right? Physical, 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 physical. Mirror. Let's move this over. Why do we not have a dark spot here? Because there's no oil rig to mirror. So everything in this orange box right here, everything in this orange box is the sky mirrored. Okay, this is a mirror of the sky right here. This is not the sky, right? Okay, are you following? Okay, listen. I'm blowing my own mind right now, and you guys are like, yeah, Travis, catch up. We know about this already. Okay, well, fine. Right? As we're moving into the distance over this water and we get to the horizon line and we see this, we think we're seeing sky. We're not. This is not sky. This is the ether band. Here, right there, the ether band blockage stops. But because we have the same texture or the same tone of color, we don't know. There's no physical line here to show us where the sky is not being reflected. Like right here. Okay, all right, I'm off on a tangent. Here we go. Sorry, guys, I'm off on a tangent. I wonder if I could flip this. I want to flip this. I want to rotate this. Can I rotate this? I want to have free rotation. The only thing I can think to do is just to do it old school. Okay, so we're gonna see how this turns out. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give us a greater than sign, right? That's what I needed, a greater than sign. Right? Okay, so this greater than sign is a representation of what happens with the reflection, right? So again, right here, everything above this is physical and is real, is actual. Okay. Now you can see the distortion. Obviously, the ether band is distorting all of this, right? I don't think this is to scale. I actually think that this is magnification. I think that there is magnification going on. They try the rotate at the top left corner. Oh. Yeah. You're genius. You're genius. Although I appreciate that, I still would like to kind of like have the, because it's gonna be strictly like, see, I can't do the greater than sign. I can only get a right angle, which isn't gonna really accomplish. I wanted I wanted to rotate this 45 degrees and have it that way. But Rune, thanks, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, back to the story. Everything in this spot is not real. No. All right. There's that. There's that. There's that. Now, how can I don't want to say not real. I want to say I'm cursing right now. Curse words. Curse words. Okay, so I'm gonna try Gleam's. I'm gonna try Gleam's suggestion if it wasn't any different than Rune's. Yeah, thanks Sandra, but my phone. Yeah. I just got it. Okay. All right, I'm back, right? Okay, going back up here, Gleam says drag the corner in the opposite direction and it forms the triangle the opposite way. Okay, so if I do a triangle, it doesn't flip it. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Gleam? See this? Drag the corner in the opposite direction and it forms a triangle. I don't think so. Watch. Right. Watch. Nope. It doesn't follow me. It doesn't rotate. So. Okay. Do you guys want to make any comments? Well, what the heck? Ay. Yeah, but that's a triangle. It doesn't. Look at this, guys. Look at you guys are lying to me. Why are you trying to sabotage my stream? Okay, look. You can rotate it, but you must start with the pyramid from the top row. All right, here we go. Here I am. See, I'm manipulating it. Now I'm gonna cross over. No flippy. No flippity flip. No flippity flip. But my point is, ultimately, everybody, is that I wanted to get a greater than symbol, right? A greater than symbol. That's what I wanted. Oh, you know what? I could do a diamond, but see, then I could have done that, I suppose. Right? Okay. I really wish not... Okay, hold on. Now use the rotate. Whatever. Just use the diamond shape instead. Yeah. Although again, it's going to be a diamond, and I don't want it to really obfuscate. But okay. So does anybody have anything? No, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna ever. I will never go Brenda. You never go full Brenda. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I've got to try to put some stuff together. Do a presentation, I guess. It's in here. I've talked through it in here. Any last thoughts? I will wait for stupid yeah, whatever. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. How about some Zen? How about some Zen for the final few moments? What does RMB mean? Beer and Skittles. What does RMB mean? Yeah, Sandra, you're more than welcome. I hope that it contributes to the discussion. Two years is about to come. I don't know what that means, Allie. 2 years is about to come. Thanks, Rune. Thanks, Gleam. Everybody, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you being here. And yeah, so I will try to put together a short little presentation on this shenanigans, and then work it out. So I'm gonna get out there and hopefully get some good. It's just a little bit drizzly. I don't think it's drizzling right now. Spritzel. Do you guys call it spritzling? Spritzel. Right mouse button. Okay, so beer and Skittles. What does right mouse button mean? I'm gonna jump in here real quick. Right mouse button. Rotate. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Okay. Instead of going up to the menu bar, I can just right click. Genius. Appreciate that. You're gonna get a wrench just for that, beer and Skittles. How about that? How about that? Wrenched ya. Wrenched ya. Okay. Yeah. Again, I appreciate everybody showing up. This is Travis Finley with The Plain Truth, rethinking the curve, shooting Chesapeake, reviewing the footage. Until next time.